Welcome to Broken Arrow Lady Tiger Basketball. This is the area championship here at the Chieftain Center. Your Broken Arrow Tigers taking on the Hornets from Booker T, Washington, and it should be a good one tonight. This is Steve Cowan alongside Coach Tiffany Jones. And Tiff, what do you think? It ought to be a dandy one. These two teams have played 3 times. They've all been dogfights, as Coach Coffey has said, and Tigers has won 1, and Booker T has gotten away with 2 wins. Let's see if we can even it up tonight, right?
Yeah, and this is the one that matters now. All the other ones it's water under the bridge. So we're playing well right now. And that's what's exciting, is that we're really peaking at the right time. Last weekend at the regional tournament and championship, that was one of the best complete games that we played. And one thing that we talked about last week was just the start. We didn't have a slow start. We came out from the get-go, the first tip, and really took control of the game. So that's a key for tonight going into we start the game against Booker T.
Yeah, and they're Washington's a little more athletic than what we saw at Choctaw the other night, but we're still going to have to score offensively and rebound.
Yeah, and that's going to be, we can't give up offensive rebounds to Booker T, but how we handle their pressure offensively and then how we share the ball and get multiple people involved is going to be important. I think we are about to have the national anthem, I believe, here at the Chieftain Center.
All right, so we'll pause for that.
This is a 6A girls basketball area championship game between the Broken Arrow Tigers and the Booker T Washington Hornets. At this time, please rise for the play of our national anthem.
We are ready for basketball here at the Chieftain Center. We are just starting the lineup, introductions away from getting this one going. So, Tiffany, can you give us our starting lineups for Hornets and the Lady Tigers?
Yes, I can. As we are the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. The good guys, that's what we're going to call ourselves. So, 0, sophomore Macy Maracini. Point guard leading us. She's done a great job this year.
Getting better every game, I think.
Yes, I think she's that more experience. Yes, absolutely. Grace Pippett, senior coming in that starts with us. She's listed as a guard. She plays outside, 3-point shooter for us. Just continues to provide points for us all over the place. Number 22, senior Tania Howard. She just gets the dirty work done. She's a rebounder. She plays great defense. Such an important part of our team. Number 25, sophomore Mackenzie Mathurin. Guard, she plays it all. She's leading us in scoring. She makes our team go a lot of times. Great at distributing the basketball. And then number 33, sophomore Taryn Jacobs as a forward come in, finishing out our starting lineup. And once again, our sophomores, we're starting 3 sophomores, and the growth they have shown over the course of the season. You go back to game 1 is just really, it's huge.
It's been tremendous. And if we can get the points that Grace gave us the other night, and the same thing with Macy and her and McKenzie, as we took note earlier, and we talked about the turnovers in the games we lost. They combined for 9 turnovers. In the game we won, they combined for 3. So that's a big difference in this ball game right here.
Yeah, and that's, for Booker T, they're trying to turn people over and go get those run-out points. And so when we limit our turnovers where they're going down and shooting layups, that is a huge take away. We take that out of their offense, and it helps us that's a big deal for us. And so we've got to continue to take care of the ball tonight and not give them free points, so to speak, and allow them to turn it into a track meet. So
let's look at who's starting quickly, if you will, with Booker T and what we got to look out for from each one of those, if you can.
Yeah, so one is a freshman, okay, Kylan Johnson-Cooper. Number 3, we've got a sophomore guard, Tiara Owens. Number 12, Mayberry, sophomore. I mean, look at their first 3 starters there. A lot of youth, but Mayberry, once again, a family with a lot of experience and for a 5'7" guard. Michaela Johnson there. Johnson, 6 foot. I mean, she's a huge part of their team, right? And she does everything, and so we've got to control her. And then number 14, Alexis Leyva, 5'10". Once again, lots of youth, but they've got some big time players and people that have obviously, you know, Johnson, her commitment even at this point as a sophomore to go play in a Power 5 conference, that's huge. So referees are ball up, and we are after it.
We were a little confused in how we wanted to set up. We were set up like in an offensive tip formation, like we were going to win the tip, and coach had a hard time getting them moved back slowly. That one doesn't go, and a rebound today, and she almost turns it over at Macy. Makes a great catch on that ball, reaching behind her. It's going to get picked right away. So Washington's going to come at us. We're seeing above. That one doesn't go, and refs are letting them play tonight. Pretty loose. That's a travel.
Yeah.
There we get that call. So we see some bodies flying, some bodies on the backs of other bodies.
It's like Macy right off the bat. I mean, and sometimes we got to settle down. I think that's important. We talk about just the sophomores. They've never been really in a game like this before. So we got to keep our composure early. Don't get ourselves in a hole. Just do what they've been doing the last few weeks.
And you know, when you're not used to, they're going to let Taryn have that one out there. She's not going to take it.
They're really sinking in and helping as McKenzie's
Macy's
in
going to take the 3, doesn't get it. Rebound by Jacobs, going to kick it back out to Nia. Howard puts it on the floor a couple times, then back to Jacobs at the top of the key. Macy's going to penetrate and kick back out. Taryn at the top of the key again, and back over to Macy, and they're just face guarding Mathurin, not going to let her have the basketball at all. Doing everything they can to keep. Oh, they're grabbing the back of her jersey.
Yeah.
I think she gets caught that time.
Hanging on like a relative. You can see that from up in the corner. That's 2 hands on the jersey that time. I'm going to say shout out to our boys team that's here tonight. Helping little life to the party.
They want to see what this gym is like. They're going to be playing in here. Mathurin on the inside, can't get it over the rim. Oh, I'll tell you what, of everything that they've been calling tonight, and then they get that one as Pippett reaches in and gets called for the foul. So
yeah,
her first,
I think she thought she had all ball on that one, didn't she?
I thought she had all ball.
Looked pretty good.
T in the corner. Cooper's going to dribble it out the top of the key. Owens now with the basketball, slowing things down. Tigers are kind of slacking off the outside shooters right now and kind of.
Well, we're in a 3-2 zone, 3-2,
yeah.
And depending on how we're going to come up, some people, 1-2-2, but.
Booker T gets lucky there. The ball was stripped. Owens was right there where he needed to be and picked it up. So they get the first points of the ball game.
Booker T picking up in a full court press and just put a little pressure on us to get the ball in bounds. And then really once the first pass came in, we were able to get up the floor.
Macy picks up her dribble. This is Jacobs. Jacobs going to get away again, and Macy gets pushed by Owens from the back.
Yeah, and that's a call, 30 feet from the basket. That's a pretty easy call for the official to make.
And it's a good catch that Macy went to the basketball and got it.
Yeah. Jacobs, Pippett, really, and even Howard, we're going to have to help handle the ball a little bit.
Yeah. So you say that Howard's got it. He's going to take a step just inside and hits that one. So that was almost a 3. They called it a 3.
They called it a 3, yeah.
Well, we'll take it, but it wasn't.
I know. We'll take that point.
She had a 3, and then she dribbled in a step. He works it around the top against the zone. Jacobs comes out and pressures. It was almost like a matchup. Outside for the three. Cooper on the way, doesn't go. Childers blocks out and gets there, Maracini blocks out and gets that rebound.
Sounds like Macy's already got a couple of rebounds tonight, and she does a really good job once again for her size, her tenacity on the board. She just takes care of the ball down there.
Pippett a little further. Oh, she's got to take that shot. It's Jacobs in it.
Jacobs,
okay.
yeah, in the corner.
My
Pippett
eyes defend me sometimes from way up here. Jacobs going to take that one from the top of the key. Front iron doesn't go. Howard with the rebound. Loses the handle on it. Dives back in, gets the basketball. We're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to belong to Broken Arrow on the possession change.
So they're really backing off of certain players, almost daring them to shoot the ball from the outside. So and that's really where you've got to balance, you know, what's your shot, but you also can't be scared to shoot because someone's going to have to put the ball up.
McKenzie gets in, a battle. She got her on a rebound. Then she got her second shot blocked. Johnson's going to penetrate. Jacobs stops her. Three shot on the way. Back iron doesn't go. It's going to go off.
It's off of Booker T.
Off Johnson.
You know, one thing we talked about even before the game was McKenzie's been hitting the offensive board so well and how important that is for her. And she get fouled or get a putback, but she got a second shot that time, or the possession before. Turnover.
It's going to be a 3-on-1. Johnson's going to penetrate, fake the pass. Thurn goes up and challenges her. Oh, Cooper had the rebound, and Maracini came in and whacked her pretty good.
Yeah, and that's one we almost got to not give up a foul right there.
Sometimes just giving one away is maybe a little bit worth it than getting the foul. We got subbing in. Tigers are coming in with Brooklyn Smitherman. Maracini's going to go to the bench. So the ball handling responsibilities are going to fall on Mathurin.
See defensively what we've.
Now we switch back, looks like to a man now.
Now we're in a man, yep. It's good help by McKenzie.
Yeah, it was. And a good no call. There was some contact there, but not enough to make a difference. Thurn kind of throws that one up there, and Jacobs comes down with the rebound and gets tied up, and it's going to be Washington basketball. So McKenzie's forced a couple of them in there trying to get inside. Trying to go with what she lived off of the other night at Choctaw, but it's not coming quite as easily.
Well, Booker T's a lot more athletic than what they played last Saturday, and it was a good drive to the basket because the lane was really wide open. I mean, you could have driven a truck through there. But we need to settle down, execute.
We'll pass to Leva inside, loses the handle on it.
That's great help defense. There were 3 Lady Tigers around when the ball went inside, so that's suffocating defense. When the ball goes in, we did exactly what we're supposed to do. Look at the lane right there.
Takes that one in and gets it. So that penetration works for Mathurin. So not seeing quite as many points as we saw a week ago. Line drive shot doesn't go for Johnson.
Well, so far for us, we're with 2:30 and some change left in the first quarter, we are making them take more shots from outside the paint, which that's better for us.
Howard turns and spins. She's going to get called for a travel. Just got caught there with someone on the back, and she didn't feel it.
And for us, this is a big lineup right here.
And it's effective. Like you said, just keeping them out of the paint and making them shoot the basketball from out there. Looks like they're still in the man.
Jacobs helping off right here in the paint. That's good help side defense.
Helps again. Pass underneath.
How about 3 seconds in the lane?
Yeah.
3.
There it is.
Sorry, I'm calling it from up top. We can all do that. 1, 2, 3.
By the time you called it, it was 6.
That's one of those calls that I hate when they don't make it because somebody's in there camping out forever.
And sometimes it's a hard one to see, but boy, when you were up here, it was pretty obvious. Howard inside, doesn't take it. Mathern's going to penetrate again. He's going to go up against the body. Can't get it. Fights for her own rebound. Jake. Taryn had it. Smitherman for three, doesn't go. Going to kick back out. Howard with the rebound. Another three on the way. Back iron. Tigers getting some offensive rebound. Mathern can't get it. Jacobs wrestles in and scrambles for it. Gets it to Pippett. Mathern's going to penetrate. Goes to her left, actually. Just pulls up a three. Can't score.
We had 6 shots on that one possession.
Good getting back on defense again with the Tigers. Penetration steps in. Smitherman, three on the way. No step on the line. It was a two. It's going to be a 2-point basket as Cooper steps on the line.
Great effort on the offensive boards last time. We didn't get any points out of it, but
Pippett for three. Just falling off a little bit on her shot. She's leaning a little bit to her left, it appeared to me on that. Nice stop penetration and pop by Johnson.
We got 30 seconds left in the first quarter. He's going to come double team and get Kinsey to give the ball up.
Backcourt violation. Just let it go. Let them, let them roll the bounce. Clock run down a little bit more. That's unforced error there against the Tigers.
Those are the kind that you just can't afford to give them because we don't get a shot off and they're going to get a look right here.
Doesn't go. Ball's going to bounce out of bounds. It's going to go Broken Arrow way. So we may have a chance to get a shot off with 8 seconds to go.
8 seconds, 8.6. We got time to go down and get a good look off. They're going to do everything they can to keep the ball away from 25. That's for sure.
25 throws it up, back of the iron, doesn't go, and that's going to end it for the quarter. Unless that one goes, and it does not. So a low-scoring half, 6-5. Tigers on the short end right now. We'll be back in a minute after this on ArrowVision.
Meet Jocelyn, a member at TTCU Federal Credit Union.
I'm finishing my master's degree, I'm working full-time, and I'm saving for what comes next. And because TTCU offers higher dividends for my savings account and lower rates for loans, I can reach my goals even faster. I work hard to achieve what I want, so I found the perfect credit union that works just as hard as I do.
Let TTCU work for you. Life is better in balance.
While you are teaching someone special the nuances of keeping the wheel steady, we can provide you means for you to maintain financial equilibrium. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
11 total points right now. The Tigers had more than that in the first 3 minutes of the game the other night. But different ball game, a little more frantic paced. Tigers doing a great job on the offensive glass, just not being able to finish.
Yeah, I mean, we've had multiple possessions where we've had multiple shots, and so we've got to, sometimes it seems like the game is almost going so fast that we're playing frantic, and there's a difference between playing hard and playing super fast. And so, Madison, what did Coach Coffey say in the first quarter?
He said, hey, they're flowing right now. We've got to start playing faster. And we have to make them work for it. He said, we've made mistakes, but they're fixable. We just have to stop making mistakes, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And so there were some unforced turnovers, in that first quarter for the Lady Tigers. And so we're going to come back this quarter and hopefully execute a little better. And
Thurn penetrates again and can't score.
And this is what Booker T wants to do, is run.
A shot's blocked there, but it goes out of bounds. Nice help over there by Pippett.
Yeah, because she saved a layup right there.
I think Mathern needs to penetrate on Pippett's side and then just kick to the wing.
Force them to help in.
That one doesn't going to go for Johnson. She's working hard on the boarding there. Inside. Again, another 3 seconds, not called. Leyva gets her own rebound. Now we're going to get a foul against the Tigers.
Well, we had good position as far as blocking out and being 20. We just didn't go get the rebound that time. So Childers checked in.
Childers
yeah.
checks in. Inbounding underneath. 3-pointer on the way. Going to be off. Gets nothing. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be the Tigers basketball. Pippett's going to inbound. Also, Washington backs up. Going to pick up at half court again. Jacobs needs to put that on the floor and go score.
Yeah, we need to attack right there. There's a gap.
He's going to turn, put that one up and got it. So Jacobs gives the Tigers the lead with a little 12-footer.
And that's how you attack when you got a zone like that. Get the ball in the middle. You got to be able to stand there, and that's a good shot. I mean, 8-foot shot, 10-foot shot, unguarded. If they're going to give us that, we take that all night long.
The zone is doing what I think Coach Coffey hoped it would do. That's going to be Broken Arrow basketball as 3 Hornets converge around Jacobs and knock it out of bounds.
Well, and when they drive in and attack the basket, kind of out of control is what that was. You know, looking for a foul, we don't foul, and then we get the ball back. That's a good defensive possession for us. Let's see if Booker T stays in that zone. What they're going to do, they're backing a man right now. Yeah.
So gives it to Mathern up on the far side over there. Right, Rose goes behind her back, almost loses it. Maracini back out front near the circle. Crossover goes to Pippett on the left side. Jacobs gives it to Maracini. Coming around the top. Using the screen, Pippett can't get it, back iron. The Tigers crash, can't get anything there.
Booker T's off to the races.
Can't score, Broken Arrow with the rebound. So neither team is able to really hit anything near the basket.
No, it's kind of been a rough shooting night for both teams.
Macy front irons that one. She's gonna have to hustle back. She's able to stop that fast break a little bit. Little Euro step doesn't go. Another miss. That was Owens. Couldn't get that
with
one.
Another rebound.
A crossover with the left and got it. Mathern finally gets one of those crossover moves to go, and it works for him.
It's like that last possession. Macy was down here one-on-one trying to stop the fast break, and it was hoping that we weren't going to pick up a foul right there. We didn't need to get her in foul trouble.
Didn't want her to pick up her second, no doubt. Oh, it's going to be a close call. Who's going to be out on? Oh, going to go Booker T way.
Our boys team was trying to help the official out there, trying to go the other direction.
The majority said.
They were trying to help. Tiger coaching staff getting them all matched up. There's a lot of substitutes coming in. They were getting everybody changing defenses again.
3-pointer on the way. Looks good, and it was good. Can't leave Johnson open for that one. Ties the ball game up.
You know, Grace's last 3-point shot looked better coming off of her hand. I'm going to say that.
Mathern takes a bump and then shoots an air ball over the.
It's good defense.
Yep. Watkins wanted to penetrate. Getting good help. This is by Howard. Gonna have to rotate better. There we go. Tigers are back how they need to be. Good defense there, and the boys appreciate it.
Yeah.
3-pointer on the way again, doesn't go. Howard with the rebound. Maracini finds a streaking Mathern and gets a little lob up there. Not as fancy as what the boys do, but just
but
as
the same
amount of points.
Equally as effective.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, that delivery right there, unexpected from up top, kind of like when you get an anonymous letter and you open it up, you don't know what's going to be there. Yep. Maracini drops it off there to Mathern, but nobody else saw that one coming.
Maracini just missed a 3. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be Booker T basketball as Childers knocked it out. This is a game where, you know, you got to say, well, how's that Tiger, how's How's the the Tigers in shape? How's their
physical condition?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not worried. I mean, right now I know they're going to battle, and this is one of those nights where you're not going to get tired because you can't.
You can't.
You got a full season, and it's not like they're not used to putting the minutes in. So there's a different kind of condition at the beginning of the year and the end of the year.
Bounce pass would have worked.
Yeah, it was a great idea by Macy Childers, and a good cut by Tania. We just didn't execute the pass.
3 ball doesn't go, but offensive rebound. No whistle. They're letting them play, and Mathurin comes away with it.
Macy tried to take the charge, and they just didn't call it, but we get the ball out of it. So
Howard down the corner. Pippett's wide open from her spot. Got it.
There we go.
Money right there. And there's a timeout on the court. Nope, let's see what we got. Wait a minute. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, okay, timeout. It looks like we got a safety timeout, maybe a shoestring or something down there. I'm not sure. We'll go with that one. Little confusion there.
Well, Grace likes that spot. We get a good look, penetrate, and be able to kick it out. And maybe that's what she needs to help get her going.
There we go. Yeah, get her off the wing. Put her down in the corner.
Last Thursday it was on the wing.
Yeah, she hit them from everywhere.
Or last Saturday, I mean.
Yeah, she hit them from everywhere. It didn't matter where she was in. Childers, or Marcini runs that one down. We've got her again over there. Macy fakes a 3, and she steps back and takes that one and gets it. Nope, they're going to go 2. It's a 2-pointer.
Lady Tigers starting to heat it from the outside.
Let's just keep hitting.
Yep.
Shut them down over these last almost 2 minutes here and score about 6 or 8 ourselves. Good defense there.
The zone's been pretty effective against Booker T as far as impacting their shot selection. Oh, what a block. Tania says, not in my house.
See, there's Macy's got to make the choice on who to pass the ball to, and that's not Jacob's spot down. She's not running down the court, catch the ball and put it on the floor and go.
Got to realize who you're passing to and their skill set.
Tell you what, the Tiger defense, that zone is working well for a team that doesn't play it that often. Traps are coming out of it and everything. Good help. Howard got out there pretty good, but not as quick. That ball's going to go to Broken Arrow.
Good position by McKenzie there to get in battle.
See if the Tigers can hang on to this basketball for a minute or score quickly and not give up any more points. Either way, let's be as selfish with it as we can.
Yeah. They can't score if we have the ball.
That's exactly right. But we don't want to turn it over. Mathurin for 3. Oh, I thought that was down. It was a good look. Got to stop the dribble right there. Yep, can't let her go any farther than that. Johnson's just really good.
I got a foul. Foul on Leyva there. There really haven't been very many fouls called.
No, haven't been a lot. It's
3 and 3.
Been a, hey, we're going to let them play. This is the playoffs. 6-0 playoffs. Let's just let them play. Tell you what, Johnson's a good player. That's the one you don't want shooting the basketball.
Yeah.
Get it out of her hands as quickly as you can. Don't have to be in a hurry here, especially cutting down to 20 seconds. Just hang on with it.
Tell you what, I love Tania catching the ball up there against that post player and being able to go to the basket.
Oh, wow.
Good save by Pippett.
Good save. She just needed to be ready to take that shot. Jacobs inside. Gives it to Howard. Howard from inside the lane didn't get it, but she gets fouled, so she's going to go to the line.
I think they would call that on Leyva.
Yep, that's her second. So Howard's going to shoot a couple with 3 seconds to go.
And that was good offense, wing to the post, hitting that short corner. Tania cutting down. We got 3.4 seconds left, so I'm sure he's going to get Leyva out so she didn't pick up a third. But they still have time to get the ball off the floor, so we don't want to give up something silly at the end of the half.
Macy's got to be careful. So Tania gets them both. Tigers back up by 5. Oh, they're not going to get a shot off.
Yeah.
That's not going to get close.
We'll take that.
Tigers lead it by 5 in the half. 18-13. We'll be back with Coach Bo Wallace talking a little bit about the #1 ranked and undefeated Broken Arrow boys after this on ArrowVision.
There is nothing like teaching about the rewards in life, like catching that first big fish. Now they can learn about other rewards by opening up my first savings account just for them. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
Recently, you've had to put your life on hold, and we're with you in this. At Ascension St. John, we're now open for appointments, and we are fully prepared for your safety in our care. As we open our doors again, our doctors, nurses, and care teams will continue to wear personal protective equipment. We've taken even more steps to clean and stringently disinfect all areas. We will maintain distancing in our waiting rooms, and will continue to limit visitors. And we will still screen all staff to protect their health and yours. Our emergency rooms are here 24/7. Please do not delay care. We're still delivering babies and performing surgeries. And we're open for your appointments, from specialists in surgical care to routine care and health screenings. Ask us about virtual visits. Ascension St. John continues to care for you, as we have been for almost a century. Thank you for trusting us.
Meet Jocelyn, a member at TTCU Federal Credit Union.
I'm finishing my master's degree, I'm working full-time, and I'm saving for what comes next. And because TTCU offers higher dividends for my savings account and lower rates for loans, I can reach my goals even faster. I work hard to achieve what I want, so I found the perfect credit union that works just as hard as I do.
Let TTCU work for you. Life is better in balance.
Welcome back to ArrowVision. Lady Tigers lead at 18-13 here at half, and alongside of me is Coach Bo Wallace, coach of the undefeated and #1 ranked Broken Arrow Tiger boys. And what's it feel like being the hunted?
Oh, yeah, feels great. I guess that's better than the alternative
of no one caring about you, right? No one
absolutely.
Talking about you. So Tigers looked good the other night against Union, which, some people, including Bill Haston, who I was sitting beside, who thought, hey, this could be an upset in the making. But you guys kind of stymied that in a hurry after that first quarter, and you put the pedal to the metal and you kept it going.
Yeah, the kids just showed up ready to play, especially after the Muskogee game. It's the third time we played them. You have two, kind of lopsided wins, and just trying to get them motivated to play that game and understand that it's win or go home. But I was proud of their bounce back.
What impressed me a lot was you look up there, you guys got a 20-point lead in the third quarter. Connor Dow only has 2 points. And, that's where you expect, well, Connor's got to score, 14 to do something like that for us. But no, so this team is coming along, and you can really use that word for this as a team.
Yeah, and I think that's been the great thing about this team all year is we're not just dependent on Connor. Justice can have a big game, Dason, Ethan, and so on down the list, Diego, obviously DJ and Connor. So, that's what's been fun, is just watching their maturity and understanding that they all trust each other, and it's a team game.
Well, what you guys have is you have everyone can score and everyone can rebound. So that really helps. You've never had a team that started 6'5" minimum or so across the board.
Yeah, and actually DJ went to the doctor the other day. He's 6'5.5", so he's the shortest guy in our lineup. But we talk about it all the time as coaches, like, hey, do we want to send certain guys back? But I think our team understands like where they are on the floor and what their rule is as far as getting back. When we don't want to limit those guys to going to get offensive rebounds or defensive rebounds, just because our size, there's not another team on this side of the state that really poses that problem with 5 guys that are 6'5" and above.
And one thing that your 6'5" guys can do is they can guard 5'10". And sometimes that does tend to be a problem with guys that are that size, but not for the Tigers. You guys are so athletic.
Yeah, we just try to use our length, and I think that's one of the things that we've talked about a lot, is just spacing, understanding who you're guarding, understanding if they're quicker than you, and then being able to help. So I think our team defense is really good as well.
Let's talk about what we got coming up right here tomorrow night. Same time, going to be on ArrowVision as well at OSSAA, and you've had some battles with the Rams.
Yeah, you know, I thought the first game that we kind of had it in the bag, and we had some turnovers late. They hit some shots and ended up being a 4-point win. We missed a layup late in the game, under a minute, and then the second game, we watching film, trying to make some adjustments on some different things, and they came out and shot the ball really well. I think they made 8 threes in that game, and Connor made 8 by himself. So, Connor kind of woke up and said, give me the ball and get out of the way, and sometimes your best players have to do that.
Playing a team that you've been close to, as far as this final score goes, what does that do for a team coming into, the area championship? Does it make you focus a little more than you would if it's a team that you've beaten by 15 or 20?
Well, I think definitely it does, but I think when you get to this part of the season, if you're not focused, you're probably not a very good team and you're not ready to play. So I think our guys will be focused. I think their guys will be focused. It'll be a great battle.
Talk about your bench. Now, you don't come off the bench with 6'5" guys, but you come off with some guys that can steady, can handle the ball, can shoot the ball, and make plays for you. It's not like, oh, hey, we're just throwing out some guys that can't help us, but your guys can help you off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, Diego is probably the guy that comes off first, just depending on position, and he can really shoot it. He hasn't met a shot he doesn't like yet, so we're fortunate with that. But he's a really good athlete. He can go all day. Devon kind of comes in, spots some minutes for DJ at the point guard, and he's starting to shoot the ball really well and just play with a lot of confidence. And one of the things I was really happy with is his defense the other day on Muskogee guy, just trying to make it hard on him. And then you've got Lincoln that just kind of does. He's like the Swiss Army knife. He doesn't. No one knows that he can shoot the ball a little bit, but kind of puts it on the floor. He's got a great burst, gets rebounds, and then Sam just kind of does everything. You're never going to see. No one's ever really going to talk about Sam, but we know as coaches and as a team that he's really important to what we do. So those 4 guys coming off the bench and 2 of them being seniors, one a junior, one's a sophomore is big for us.
How fun has it been for you to coach this team and get to the point you are the way that it has gone this year?
It's probably been the most fun. Obviously we've had really good teams here and teams that were, highly touted and all this, but this is probably the least drama, just easiest team just to coach, and they all care about each other and play for each other. So that's the fun part about this group.
And they all came out tonight. What's was that your idea? Was it their idea? But said, hey, let's go support our girls.
Well, I always ask them. I said, hey, girls got a big game coming out. We know how big it is because we got this tomorrow. And I just asked them like, hey, you guys want to go? And I mean, without hesitation, all of them were like, yeah. I said, you guys just got to bring your own money. We're not going to pay for you guys to get in, but they were all about coming out and supporting the girls, and I'm sure you'll see the same thing tomorrow night with them coming back out to support us.
All right, so what do you like so far about what you've seen from the game we're watching currently?
I think we finally settled in. The first quarter, both teams, I want to say it was 6-5, I think. It was a lot of shots that were questionable and off balance and rushed. And I thought we settled in. I like kind of our little matchup zone that we've got going right now, keeping them off balance and trying to find their stud player and keep her off the boards. But, we're going to have to still make some shots. We've had some girls make some shots as of late, so we've got to make sure we do that and take care of the ball.
And it'll be great to have both teams going to Norman next week as area champions.
Oh, absolutely. That's the plan.
All right, that's Coach Wallace. Bo, appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Good luck tomorrow night and get a win, and we'll see you next week down in Norman. What do you say?
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
All right.
They've been fairly consistent about what they're going to call and not call.
Three-pointer rattles in.
Man, that hit every part of the rim.
Leva knocked that one down and cuts it to a one-point ball game. So no one thought this was going to be a runaway. So
no. We're getting exactly what you should get in the area finals in the winners bracket. Once again, it sure beats playing at the. That was a great pass by Macy.
Great cut as well, so perfectly executed on both sides.
We've gone back into the 3-2 zone with Brooklyn playing up top.
As long as it continues to rotate properly in the zone, it's going to be effective. And a miss by Johnson. Rebound by who? Who's that? I've never
that
seen a rebound
would
by that
be
number
Howard.
before.
I know. Howard again for the board. Getting that backside rebound's perfect for her. Oh.
Smitherman almost lost it. Way to not panic. Howard drives baseline, spins back the other way and got it. Oh, one of the best moves we've seen by Howard all year with a finish.
It was like strong finish too. Just like that, Lady Tigers back up by 5 with 1:50 left in the third quarter.
That was nice.
Macy for the I saw that trip. Boy, she just, they could have called that one. They just missed that one. Just flat out missed it.
Tigers keep battling it around, and they volleyball it enough and get it. Macy's going to take it up. Johnson's not going to contest it. Tigers keep building. 1:24 to play in the third.
Timeout by Booker T.
There we go. Tigers lead it 32-25. We'll be back on ArrowVision with more Lady Tiger basketball after this.
Isn't it nice to know that you can spend your weekend any way you like? We have convenient e-bank products such as online banking, mobile deposits, mobile banking, and account alerts, just to name a few. E-bank, whenever, wherever, whyever. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first. If you and your family have been waiting for the perfect time to jump into your dream home, it's here. We make buying a new home as easy as it is exciting with quick credit approvals and great rates. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
So the Tigers have scored 6 straight, and they're on a 10-3 run and lead it by 7, 32-25. We've got about a minute 22 to play. And man, what has happened? What did the Tigers do that put this game up to a 7-point lead?
It's like all of a sudden, I think we go back on this run and we look at how many assists we've had just in the last 4 or 5 possessions. We are sharing the ball, penetrating, and we're getting good looks, and defensively getting the ball and getting out and going. And so just like that, I mean, man, it's changed the momentum of the ball game. So I believe that Madison's been down there listening to Coach Coffey at that timeout. Madison, what did Coach Coffey have to say?
Yeah, guys, he was just hyping them up, saying, you know what, way to battle. He said, it's amazing what you get when you make them work on it on the defensive end. We have to continue. Steve?
That's exactly right. Was he, Madison, I want to know, was he excited? Was he a little fired up?
He's always a little fired up when you're in a game this tight, but yes, you can definitely tell he's very proud of the comeback that we've just had.
Very good. All right, so Tigers knocked that one out of bounds. It's exactly what we talked about, just the rotation and the way the zone is working for this team.
In that 3-2 zone, you've got to have that backside wing. He's got to road. When the ball goes to the corner against that backside, he's got to drop down and almost kind of flattens out. Looks like a 2-3 zone when the ball goes to the corner. But that's what we can't do is can't get beat down there on the baseline or get beat against that on the drive.
A little slow-legged making the adjustments there.
See what Booker is making an adjustment defensively. Booker T is. They're in a zone.
There's a reach in. Macy thought about it, but gives it up. Inside Jacob. Macy again now being hounded. Howard throws it away over the head of Jacobs. Couldn't reach up high enough to get that one. Johnson can't score inside. What are we going to get? Is the foul going to be on Johnson, or is it going to get?
What's he going to call?
20.
Oh, he called it on Tania?
Called it on Tania with the push.
Well, that's an interesting call.
Well, are they calling it on the shot now, or wait a minute? If it's called on the shot, he called it way late. If he called it on the shot,
yeah. We already had the rebound before the whistle.
Oh yeah, that was a late whistle. That was I didn't have the whistle anywhere close to my mouth. First one on its way and good. Tough break there.
Getting a quick breather there for Howard with 21 seconds left. That way she'll get a little extra break going into the fourth quarter.
And she needs it.
Yeah, she's earned it.
Unfortunately, she fouled Johnson, their best player. She got both of them.
21 seconds left. This is a huge play as far as just execution, getting exactly what you want to get.
If you can't score, just make sure you don't turn it over. Oh,
it was a great pass by McKenzie.
Got the foul, so Jacobs needs to go to the line, hit both these. 11 seconds to play.
They're going to come out and double team. You know, literally, they're just trying to double team her when she touches the ball. That's going to make it's going to be. We've got the odds. You know, someone's going to be wide open. So it's a good look.
Got it. Confident at the line.
And we saw that last Saturday in the regional tournament. You know, just the knocking down the free throws. That's it. In order to go very far into March, you got to be able to make free throws.
33 made it 33. Let's see if she can go 33 to 34. Bounces around the rim, can't get it. Oh, and gonna be a foul on Smithers. No, on Childers.
Childers, yeah.
I almost think back, maybe the little token pressure to make them pick that ball up early.
I think we know where the ball's going to go. Well.
And she got rid of it, thank goodness. Three-pointer on the way, short. Thank goodness. Tigers lead it 33-29 as we go to the quarter that matters after this break on ArrowVision.
Meet Jocelyn, a member at TTCU Federal Credit Union.
I'm finishing my master's degree, I'm working full-time, and I'm saving for what comes.
Let TTCU work for you. Life is better in balance.
While you are teaching someone special the nuances of keeping the wheel steady, we can provide you means for you to maintain financial equilibrium. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first. There is nothing like teaching about the rewards in life, like catching that first big fish. Now they can learn about other rewards by opening up my first savings account just for them. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
8 minutes till the state championship. We're going to send it right down to Madison. What did Coach have to say during this quarter break?
Not even so much as what Coach had to say, but what Taryn Jacobs had to say walking back to the bench. She said, hey, let's go. We can rest tomorrow, guys.
There we go. Team leader out there.
Yeah.
What's this like? You've been on this bench in this situation before. What's going through a coach's mind right now?
Well, the balance of you can't quit. I mean, you've got to lead. You can't become conservative and stop doing what got you there to begin with. And so that's, you know, you've got 1 quarter left to make it to the state tournament. And it's so much better to be playing in the 6 o'clock game in the area tournament than the loser's bracket. So
look at that. A bucket, a steal. Childers with the layup. Got it.
Back-to-back layups
wow.
for Lady Tigers.
Nice statement coming out in the fourth. That's a double dribble, but didn't get called. Three-pointer on the way, and it goes.
Quick timeout by Coach
T.
Leyva. 30-second, yeah.
Probably going to put some kind of press on, I would think, right here.
Yeah, I would anticipate them really trying to make us turn the ball over, but we've done tonight we've done a pretty good job handling that pressure. We had some early turnovers. We kind of settled down into it. There's a fine line. Once again, we've got to execute, but that fine line, you got to keep doing what you did to get ahead, but not take 4 shots, and really it just comes down to possessions. And I think about breaking the quarter up, and it's like win the next minute, win the next 2 minutes, and break it down into small segments like that, so you don't have to think about I've got to play great for the next 7 minutes. It's like let's play great the next minute, the next possession, and keep doing that. So. And
the Tigers, have been brave and bold in their passing out against the press. So they may need to keep that up as well.
Yeah.
Not be shy.
I think it's important, especially as physical as they're letting the game go, is that we've got to go meet the pass. You know, if your teammate's passing the ball to you, if you meet it, make Booker T foul you. Make them run through you to get to the ball. And if we don't meet the pass, then they get runouts. So we got to keep doing things like that's a small thing that makes a huge difference.
There's the steal right there. And a steal
right back.
There we go. We'll take it. Couple of keeping them from getting a shot off.
And we'll take. I mean, really, we turned it over, but so did they. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Coffey was not happy with. Yeah.
He didn't like what he was seeing. So what's he telling him down there? What do you think?
Well, spacing right there. I mean, we didn't have great spacing on that possession, and we came down and didn't get in the right spots, and you could see that. And so that's just kind of a, hey, calm down. execute. Let's be where we're supposed to be. If they're going to pressure out like that, that back cut is going to be wide open, especially the way they're trying to deny out there on the wings. They're going to cheat out there. So we get the ball to the middle, get the ball to that elbow area. We're going to be able to back cut that from the wing, and we're going to have layups. And we've had a couple of those tonight. So that's just Coach Coffey trying to, I'm going to say not trying to. He just calmed them down a little bit. Settle down.
That's what you got to do. Hey,
execute.
we're the team ahead on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Their heart needs to be racing much faster than ours does.
They have to force shots that we don't have to.
Throwing with the basketball up top.
Getting everybody where they need to be.
Tigers have something set up.
Yeah, we're going to run a set right here.
Inside to Howard. Macy for a three-pointer. Jacobs goes down and gets the rebound. It's going to be, picked up, and here comes Johnson. Got to stop her higher. Can't give her that shot. But it got away with it. Howard with the rebound. Spinning, needs some help.
It's like for her to take a 15-foot jump shot, we'll take that, or 16-foot jump shot. I'd rather have that than a 6-footer.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. At least stopped her a little sooner.
Yeah. They're back in that zone.
Yeah. Just pass the ball around it. Be careful.
Yeah. Meet the pass. Make good passes.
Take that one. Jacobs. Got it. That's too easy for her right there, but I'm not going to tell anybody.
Yeah, don't tell Booker T. We'll take that shot. And once again, you beat a zone by getting the ball in the middle. And then they had good ball reversal on the outside to open up the high post. But the high post is what you got to do. It's where you got to get the ball.
Yeah. Take all the way by Owens. Uh-oh. That's not good for Booker T. Owens landed, I don't know if she stepped on Danea's foot when she came down or just twisted it.
Or she just cramping.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could be cramping, but I don't know if it's a cramp. I thought she was favoring her ankle, but I can't speculate, as I just did.
Say whatever you want to say from up here.
Yeah, it's a cramp. I didn't see her grabbing at her calf. That's why I thought it looked like more of an ankle thing, but who knows.
Officials are trying to get both teams out on the court.
And they're coming back. Leads back down to 5. But that's a big loss if she can't come back for Booker T.
Yeah, it is.
They need Owens on the court. Owens, Leyva, and Johnson are probably the most crucial three that they need. Go back up there to her. Just keep working it around. Again, Jacobs. Back iron. Got her own rebound. Kicks it back out. Pippett for 3. Does she get it? No. Rebound by Leyva. She's going to push it on up. Someone's going to have to step in and stop her. Oh. I think I could hear skin up here both times.
But they didn't call it.
Oh, that girl can shoot as well. Johnson Cooper puts it in for 3, and all of a sudden, it's pucker time.
Well, we got a good look last time, even with Jacobs taking that 12-footer.
Pippett doesn't need to be shy. Mathern's not shy. Jacobs runs it down. Macy's going to penetrate, throws up a runner and got it on the baseline. Bold shot right there for the sophomore.
And we had an offensive rebound to create that second opportunity.
Johnson got pushed from behind, didn't get called, thank you.
I know, it's like several times, whoo, don't call that one.
That's deep. Back iron. Mathern grabs after Howard tipped it.
Look at your numbers, Macy.
There
you go.
Up. I think she heard you. Goes behind the back. Howard gets the pass. Tries the bank shot. Mathern with a follow-up. Doesn't come back down and puts it in. Big rebound. Big follow bucket.
Yeah, that's a momentum bucket right there. It's an answer.
That three's going to be off the mark.
Could tell from where we're sitting that was going to be off.
Scramble inside. Throws it back up. Mathern's got it. I think the Tigers can slow down a little bit right here.
3:29 left in the game.
Going to be a reach in. Still not 0-1. I don't think we're in danger of anybody shooting in the bonus right yet.
Not yet.
Only the second team foul for the Hornets. A lot of subs coming back in for Booker T.
Coach Leyva, what's he gonna? They're gonna go back to a man. They're gonna sit in the zone. Looks like they're in a 1-3-1. Are they going to trap out of it, hard traps, or yeah, they're going to be in a 1-3-1.
A rainbow. Howard gets the rebound, surrounded by a lot of
Literally,
Hornets, and they're going to call a foul.
3 of the Hornets.
Is that like being in a Hornet's nest?
Something like that, yes, absolutely.
But she gets out of it unstung. Although she was stung with the foul, but didn't turn the ball over.
She did not give the ball up.
Tigers no reason to be in a hurry right now.
Looks like Booker T's back in a man.
Got her on her hip. Marcini with 3, got it. Tigers stretch the lead to 9 with 2:58 to play.
That was a great offensive set because the ball went in bounds against the man and they collapsed in.
Oh, now they're calling a lot.
Well, yeah, we went from not many, but has a great pass by Tania back out to Macy. McKenzie was right there. Kind of wasn't sure if that pass was to her or not, but she wisely moved out of the way. Marcini knocks it down. So on the other end, starting to call things a little tighter all of a sudden with 2:52 left in the game.
We don't need that clock stopping for any
reason.
No,
run, clock, run.
Can't get it. Offensive rebound, though. Almost thrown away. Block shot. Oh, no. Oh, it's the same official that called the last one.
And the one before, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, he called I don't know about the one before that one.
I think
before, yeah.
Yeah.
Tigers now get their 6th team foul, so next one will send Booker T to the line with 1-1, so they're shooting free throws the rest of the way no matter what. That one doesn't go.
So a 9-point lead with 2:42 left in the 4th quarter. State tournament trip on the line.
Because we don't want to play on Saturday. Second one is good. 8-point ball game.
The goal on Saturday is that you get to go scout on the other side of the state because you'll know who you're going to play then.
Right.
So coaches love to be able to go scout on Saturday, take a trip and watch a ball game and start looking at film.
Here's the deal. Maintain that lead, and it's going to take a lot of fouls to put you on the line. Oh, that's double dribble. Oh, we don't want to start seeing this. Ball just slipped out of her hands.
Yeah, just don't panic. Once again, still got an 8-point lead. Keep your composure. We've got 3 sophomores and 2 seniors on the court. Back to that 3-2 zone, which has been pretty effective tonight.
Oh my gosh, now we're calling everything. Howard with the foul. Gonna send Johnson to the line, and she's too good to put on the line. 4th on Howard.
Yeah, that's a
big one.
That's the number we don't want to see her have up there, right?
Coach Coffey wondering what's going on here. Give the explanation, got on the risk. Sub coming in.
And I would say with a little over 2 minutes left in the game, I mean, you got to be aware Booker T's going to press. They're not going to sit back and let you just run clock. So be ready for the pressure. If it's full court, half court, I'm not sure yet, but you better be ready for it.
Got them both. I think
he called a Coach Coffey called a full timeout.
I don't know if he wanted one or not the way he's talking.
It's kind of an interesting conversation there with Bobby Kelly there.
All right, so we'll take a timeout with him. Tigers leading at 46-40 here in the final minutes of the ballgame.
Isn't it nice to know that you can spend your weekend any way you like? We have convenient e-bank products such as online banking, mobile deposits, mobile banking, and account alerts, just to name a few. E-bank, whenever, wherever, whyever. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first. If you and your family have been waiting for the perfect time to jump into your dream home, it's here. We make buying a new home as easy as it is exciting with quick credit approvals and great rates. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
All right, we're back at the Chieftain Center with the score of the Lady Tigers up 46-40 over Booker T. About 2 minutes left in the game. Coach Coffey just called timeout. Madison, what's Coach Coffey talking about now with our Lady Tigers?
He said you guys need to start expecting pressure and the run jump action. He said we have to keep short passes. Take care of the ball down the stretch, guys.
There we go. Don't throw anything long, trying to get it over the arms, because the quickness and the ability to adjust to the ball for Booker T is pretty exceptional.
And as tight as they're calling, like they've called really the last 2 minutes of the game, this is the opportunity. We go back, and if you meet the pass, they're going to run into you. So go meet the pass, short passes, go back and meet it, and no long running away passes.
Howard not in the game right now. Macy is fouled. So there's a lot of fouls for Booker T to give.
Yeah. It's an advantage for us right now,
yeah,
really.
That's just the third. Like I said, short passes being strong with the basketball.
It is, once again, make them, you control things. Make them do what you want them to do. Don't go to the corner and pick it up down there.
Yeah, so forces Coach Coffey to call a timeout.
Yeah.
He's not happy with what I just saw.
I know exactly
where he's going.
I see Alexis Galden. I'm just going to say that sometimes, point guard to point guard, she's like, don't go to the corner down there and pick it up, especially amongst the trees.
Yeah, where are you going? Worst place you could be, that corner. Second worst place you can be is this corner. At least on this corner, you got the bench. You got the bench on this side, or the corners up by. Well, the worst place I guess you can be is the half-court corners.
Half-court,
I don't know. None of them are good.
Corner.
Stay
out of the corners right now, because once again, make them chase you, make them come foul you, because they've got some fouls to give before we're going to be shooting one-on-one. And really, what's going to happen is that we're going to have to step up and knock down some free throws. Booker T is going to be forced to foul us, and we step up and make free throws. And really, you're going to win the line to free throw. The free throw line is going to be the valuable part of your offense.
And for Macy, it's exceptionally bad that she goes to the corner because you can't see over anything.
Yeah.
So
don't get yourself in a situation where you got to, Coach Coffey saved a turnover there by calling the timeout. Just decision making. Booker T wants you to go to the corner.
Tough place to inbounds from down there too, though.
Yeah, it is.
At least it's underneath and not on the side.
But it's better than a turnover down there.
Oh, definitely.
And a run out for them.
I'm sure Coach has a play to get the ball in. Whew. Jacobs. Oh, they're kind of come trap in a hurry. Howard goes up, can't finish. Oh, my goodness. Did the Tigers trip themselves? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. We missed the first one, and then really was just some bad luck down there.
Wow. Fortunately, no one hurt.
So defensively, we're back into 3-2 zone with 1:42 left. Wow.
Boy, they're calling things that
haven't been called really until the last 2 minutes of the ball game.
I don't know what he saw that time. That wasn't even close. Jacobs with the foul.
It's been a game where they've let pretty much most contact go, and all of a sudden with 4 minutes left in the game, now we're calling a lot of things that really are tight.
Yeah, it's just really tight. Yeah, it's. Well, you can't let yourself get in that. Well, that was just unfortunate. We had the offensive rebound.
Just some bad luck.
Yeah. So we got to come down and.
We got to keep our composure. I mean, it's still a 4-point lead.
Yep.
We've got 1:38 left. They're going to have to come foul us as long as we take care of the basketball. If we have the ball, they can't score.
Now see, where's that not being called? Right there.
Oh, our ball. It's going to be a dead ball on the baseline down there. Yeah, a lot of contact from when they had the ball. Kenzie's trap down there. Looked like a lot of contact from where we were sitting.
Yeah.
They're picking up full court man. They're going to pressure right here. Trap. Don't run away from it.
Well, now she gets pushed to by.
Yeah.
Can we get a? Yeah. Just push from behind and no.
You could argue that she wasn't even making a play for the ball because it was a two-handed shove in the back.
But he didn't want to call intentional. Coach is giving him an earful and should be. It's like, hey, there was no play on the ball. So Jacobs
a lane violation. Yep.
Against Booker T?
Yep.
Ran inside. So good.
So we get that one back,
yep.
yeah.
Gonna get it again. So reprieve for the Tigers as far as missing the first free throw goes. There it is.
Get a point back.
Yep.
Just because of a lane violation on Booker T, so we'll take it.
Yes, we
Sometimes
will.
you got to have some really weird calls
Weird
like
things
that.
happen.
Yeah. Got to have a little bit of luck some nights. We'll take that.
Back iron. Oh, that was so close to an offensive rebound from McKenzie. Ball's tipped. Johnson puts it on the floor. Don't let her break. Oh, there we go. Turnover.
Turnover.
That's great. That's good news for the Tigers. 5-point lead, 1:14 to play. There's going to be some pressure. Oh, going to sub in. Oh, Jacobs is just going to get the basketball there. Oh, okay. Booker T's going to back up now. That's interesting.
See
taking the pressure
doing.
off. McKenzie's going to catch the
They're
basketball
go,
there. Uh-oh.
Oh,
yes.
backcourt, yep.
Oh, McKenzie just made a mental error of stepping across the timeline.
Got to get it.
Court.
Yeah, you can't take off in the backcourt, land in the front court.
No,
You've got to establish that
Establish,
position,
yep.
and so many times
especially since
players just don't think about that.
Well,
yeah,
didn't think about coming across and couldn't establish position. Again, still a.
But in the mind of every Broken Arrow fan right now is run, clock, run. With a minute left, 60 seconds away from punching their ticket to the state tournament for the first time in several years.
Three-pointer on the way. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound. There we go. There's one wasn't called.
I don't know.
That was stationary and bounced off of her, but who knows?
Hey, we'll take it. The Pippet wall is kind of like
a
bumper cars inside.
It was. That was a break for the Tigers.
Whew. Booker T's called a timeout, 30-second timeout.
Wow. Somewhere if a player bounces off another player, it's either something's going to be called.
He wanted a 30, but it looks like it's going to end up being a full because I think he's out a 30-second timeout. So,
so we'll take a little break here, and we'll take a 30 on our own. And maybe not.
I'll tell you what, Coach Coffey's talking about right now is that we're less than a minute away from the state tournament. So we are going to take care of the basketball. That's going to be a big deal right now, is it just control the basketball. Booker T is going to come double team or triple team, especially as soon as that first pass comes in. They're going to go for a steal. Coach Lave is telling his players, go for the steal. If you don't get it, you're going to have to foul. Yeah. And then we're going to have to come down and make free throws. So we're literally going to be shooting free throws to go to the state tournament.
Here's the deal. They're going to have to foul 4 times in, 40 seconds or so? That's going to be, they can do that, but it's going to be tough because I believe they may have 3 team fouls, but it may just be 2. They have.
I think it's 5. They have 5
team fouls.
Okay, trying to look around the banner from up here.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't see it. Get the ball in. Get the ball in. Get the ball in.
Don't turn the ball over.
There
we
go.
She's
got it down the corner, and she got pushed right away. And she's slow getting up. Let's see. Hope she's all right. Elbow. I thought for a minute maybe is it her knee? Is it an elbow? What's she looking at?
She hit the floor hard.
Yes, she did.
Well, they're going to do the same thing again.
Yep.
And really, less than a second went off the clock, so.
Go get it, Tania.
They're going to call a hold.
Yeah. So McKenzie's just getting beat up. That's a 7. She's going to go to the line and shoot 1 and 1, though. So.
Yeah, and we'll take that one. For McKenzie to go shoot free throws. She's shooting 81% on the season. For the sophomore right now with 47-42 with just under 48 seconds left.
Well, the Tigers hit some big ones the other night.
Yeah, absolutely.
The other night just. Kinsey gets that one, feels no pressure whatsoever.
Just say none bigger than, once again, when you're this close to the state tournament.
This is where you can't help but feel pressure. Got them both.
This is why you practice.
Yeah.
All those pressure free throws.
It doesn't change. It's still 15 feet. Good defense. Tigers are forcing Booker T to take a lot of time. McKenzie, nice D there, knocking that ball out of bounds.
Making them running out of bounds play here. Once again, 39.4 seconds left for a trip to Norman to the state tournament. Just keep playing defense. Don't give up easy shots right here. Run, clock, run.
Traveled.
There we go. Caused a turnover. I tell you what, won't show up on the stat sheet, but Grace Pippett snuck over there, kind of shot the gap and denied that first pass out of the trap. That's going to cause that turnover. Coach Coffey just called a full timeout.
Full timeout, so let's take it along with him. Tigers lead at 49-42, and they have all but punched the ticket to the state tournament. We'll be back after this on ArrowVision.
Meet Jocelyn, a member at TTCU Federal Credit Union.
I'm finishing my master's degree, I'm working full-time, and I'm saving for what comes next. And because TTCU offers higher dividends for my savings account and lower rates for loans, I can reach my goals even faster. I work hard to achieve what I want, so I found the perfect credit union that works just as hard as I do.
Let TTCU work for you. Life is better in balance.
Tigers are going to have to get the ball inbounds and then make free throws. That's going to be the way it's going to play out. Booker T's had a tough time getting a shot off. So, Coach Jones, what are you calling here as your inbounds pass down the corner?
Well, once again, it's going to be lots of screening, and the way they're playing the man defense, I mean, they're going to put athleticism on top of the ball, but if you set the screen, you're going to be able to step back, because if you set a good screen on the man zone and they switch that, then if you roll back to the ball, that's got to be the person that's going to be wide open, because they're going to switch and cover, and they're really going to help off on Mackenzie Mathurin. I mean, we know that's going to be their focus. We've got to be aware, once again, don't turn the ball over down there. Set good legal screens, that's what's getting ready to happen. We've got our guards away from the ball. I'm going to guess that Tania and Taryn are going to screen away. Yep, screen for the screener. Absolutely, a little run out there. There's the right idea on that one. Just Coach Coffey's like, don't foul.
Oh, nice help over there by, they're going to call Pippett for a foul. Just make him dribble the basketball.
Yeah, make him. In all honesty, what's interesting is that she had, offensively, she was hooking, but they're not going to call that.
No.
So she's going to get 2 free throws.
And she'll knock him down. This is the.
Yeah, and we've got to get the ball in bounds. That last out of bounds play, it was the old screen for the screener.
Yeah.
Anytime you can run somebody off multiple screens or screen for the screener, it makes it more difficult for the defense to get through screens and communicate, be able to cover that. And once again, right now, the clock is our friend.
Yeah. Got them both.
Got a senior taking the ball out of bounds. We're going to diagonal screen for our guards. Yep. There we go.
Howard's open down here.
Just hang on to it. Hang on to it.
Gets grabbed, so she's going to go shoot a 1-and-1. This is where you got to make them, though, right? You got to make that first one.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a senior at the line right here. This is what she's put her time in for.
It's on its way. Back iron doesn't go. Johnson with the rebound. Hands up. Make him turn it over. Ooh, so close.
That was ever so, but who cares? The clock's running. That's it.
There's the ball game
right
there.
Hey, we are headed to the state tournament. Lady Tigers upset Booker T. Washington 49-44. Punch the ticket, baby. We are headed to the state tournament.
First time in 7 years that Broken Arrow has seen a state tournament, and it's going to be sweet down in Norman.
I'll tell you what. Congrats to the Lady Tigers and their staff. I mean, just the execution tonight, their composure in the midst of everything else. I just heard some amazing words. Broken Arrow advances to the state tournament. And I know Coach Coffey right now, he is so happy for his players and for the work they've put in. They're getting ready to get an area championship. Coach Coffey imploring.
He's excited.
Yeah, there we go. I tell you what, our boys team on their feet. That team down there, Lady Tigers have punched the ticket.
That's great. That says something out of the boys. Says, hey, you're next, right?
That's right.
Let's do the same thing tomorrow night. Madison's down there waiting to see if she can get a hold of an excited Coach Coffey. Man, he was thrilled after the regional championship.
Yeah.
He's going crazy down there.
Yeah, congrats to the Lady Tigers for the work they've put in.
Gets a hug from a great one, Coach Jimmy down there,
Coach
Jimmy
Coach Walker.
He's battled through some stuff of his own.
Yes, he has. I tell you what. And I hear the chant, state, 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 state. So one of the most fun things as a coach is that Sunday's the state tournament meeting when the bracket's unveiled and you get to see where you're going to play. And Coach Coffey and staff, they're going to be scouting on Saturday. We won't be here on Saturday afternoon, but they will be in Oklahoma City somewhere watching the West Side play. And they will be able to get film and really get eyes on who they're going to play first round of the state tournament.
There's that area championship picture.
Coach Walker's getting in there. I see Coach Walker's ring on his finger. I tell you what, I almost wore mine today too. Next week in Norman.
When you got him, you wear them. Let's see if Madison can grab Coach Coffey real quick because he's just standing around clapping and applauding, shaking hands. We want to go to him live. Madison, grab him right there. He's right next to you.
Headed to state, what are you feeling right now?
It's just a surreal moment. You know, these kids have worked so hard to get to this point, and to know where this program has been and where we're going, it's just so exciting, and it's just great that they're getting to see the rewards today.
Thanks, Coach. Congrats.
All right, so there you heard it from a very scratchy voiced Coach Coffey. So excited for his team, so happy for him and the things that he's gone through this year, you know, and we harken back to the Bixby game when the Tigers just looked so lethargic and like, what kind of year is this going to be? And it's all because their coach was not doing well, and they knew that, and everybody was just down. But what a bounce back.
I think it's just, you know, the season is so long, and you have ups and downs, and just you deal with adversity, and I mean, we had a young team, sophomores, and, you know, a couple seniors that had the bulk of the playing time, and so their growth this year and the journey they've been on, you know, they're playing Booker T tonight. A lot of people said Booker T was the team to beat on this side. Well, turns out we did it.
Broken Arrow Tigers were the team to beat on this side. 49-44 is the number to remember when you think about going to state.
Yeah, and we are looking forward to being back here tomorrow night as the Tigers are going to be playing here tomorrow night to try to punch their ticket to the state tournament as they're taking on the OSSAA Rams. And we will look forward to joining everyone next week. The goal is that Broken Arrow will have both their ladies and men's team in the 6A state tournament in the Norman area next week. So I think for the ArrowVision crew, live from the Chieftain Center tonight, we appreciate you joining us and look forward to catch us tomorrow night as the Tigers take on the Rams.